I just want to remind that this channel is not a replacement for your own therapy. If you feel like you're in a state of crisis and need immediate help, please call 911 or your local mobile crisis number. And if you find this content encouraging, helpful, clarifying for you, certainly like and subscribe to this channel for more content. And if you're a Connecticut or Tennessee resident and would like to reach out to me, see if we would be a good fit working together, certainly visit my website, www.plumeriacouplescounseling.com. I've got the link in the description below. Feel free to visit that website and get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. So now on to the topic of today. Hey, just on here answering another question that I commonly come across in my work with couples. And that question is, why is my therapist not telling me and my spouse what to do? Why aren't they giving us tools immediately and homework assignments to give us the solution? And I just want to touch on that because it's so valid, right? Like, we're reaching out to a professional to help us get out of a spot that is incredibly painful. And oftentimes, when we're reaching out for help, we're in the point where it's incredibly painful, right? We're in a place of crisis in our relationship, and so we're at this point where we want out of that pain as quickly as we possibly can be. And so, right, you reach out for help, you reach out to a counselor to help you, and then you go in and they're not giving you the immediate relief you're looking for. And so first I want to preface that there are, therapeutic modalities that might be more homework or solution focused, and those can be helpful as well. I'm speaking more from the perspective of where I'm trained in, which is emotionally focused therapy, which is a gold star approach and standard for helping couples have long-lasting change. So I'm speaking more from that perspective. And so I first just want to say that the homework piece, right? If your counselor's not giving you the tools and the homework right away, and you notice they're going and bringing you back into these pain points, which is also another question I addressed before, like what's the point of going back to these painful places? And your counselor probably isn't giving you the tools and the homework and overload right away. Because first, we need to understand fully what's going on, right? We need to understand the pain points that are there in order to understand the longing and desire that's there. And an emotionally focused therapy from that approach, what we're doing is like the emotional surgery and repair to help you build a secure attachment with each other, meaning that you feel confident that you can show up with the worst, messiest, best parts of yourself in the relationship, and have confidence that your partner or spouse is going to be accessible to you, that they're going to be supportive, that your foundation is really, really strong with each other. And so that's our primary focus in the beginning, right? Is helping you to have moments to build a secure attachment with each other, to repair attachment injuries. And those, attachment injuries, that just means there have been moments in the relationship where you've reached, right, for your spouse or partner, and they weren't there for you in the way that you were expecting that they would be, to show care and comfort. And so that's, in short, right, what an attachment injury would be. And then with that, right, like homework assignments and tools that will come into place after that secure attachment is really built. And those tools and those pieces of advice build structure to help maintain and have opportunity to have these moments where you can connect deeply with each other and share in the scariest places with one another and feel your sense of presence, right, and support with one another. And so the homework, right, and the tools are with the purpose of being able to help build a structure to maintain that secure attachment, and help foster an environment where you can have conversations to soothe and settle your deepest fears, the things that worry you, right, the areas that feel messy and scary for you, to share with another person, right? And so that's why, right, in the beginning, one of the reasons why you might be finding your counselor not just giving you the answers and tools right away, right, because those homework pieces are not going to be what really fosters and builds secure attachment. It's not going to be the things that repair attachment injuries. And so that's why, right, you probably aren't going to get those things right away, especially with a emotionally focused therapist. Our focus is first on rebuilding that attachment and security. And then we bring in, let's explore what are these structures we can put in place to continue to maintain and give you opportunity to have these moments together independently. So I hope that answers your questions and gives a little bit more clarity with a frustrating experience, right? Like you're going to professional expecting, right? Like, we need help right now to get out of these places. And instead of giving us answers and tools, we're being brought back to those painful places that we're trying so hard to get out of. And so I hope that just kind of answers your question as to the purpose of why your counselor might not be giving you those sorts of answers or advice or kind of the magic wand, so to say, right away. So I hope this helps, and I look forward to sharing in my next video about another question or topic that I have heard commonly in my work with couples.